Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you are watching this video. I want you to know that no matter how a lie lives, truth will one day catch up with it. This story I want to tell you today is not fiction. It is real, it happened, and it shook an entire community to its root. Let's break it down so that everyone can understand. In Umuma Ndiagu, in Ezeagu Local Government Area of Enugu State, a horrifying event happened. There was this man named Levi Obieze. He was popularly known as Ezeani, or Ide Play Ide Show. To many people in his community, this man looked rich and powerful. It was also said that he is a native doctor, and people from different walks of life and different places would come to him for either spiritual help, money problems, or protection. They saw him as a helper, but behind the scene, he was hiding a terrible secret. He lived in a very big mansion with expensive cars, but inside his house, there is an uncompleted building that looked very strange. Now, on May 27, 2025, something terrible happened. A 13-year-old girl was walking to the farm with her father. Along the way, they saw these three men who greeted them and asked her father for his cutlass, thinking they needed help. He willingly gave it to them, but then the unthinkable happened. Now, these men quickly seized this little girl of 13 years and ran away with her. They took her to Ezeani's house. Ezeani is this rich man and popularly known as Ide Play Ide Show, the native doctor I told you earlier about. Now, these guys seized this girl and took her to Ezeani's house, but they took her into a hidden pit right inside her compound. She was supposed to be the next victim or the next person to be used for ritual. But thankfully, God showed up for her. Now, she started shouting and screaming, and she cried for help right inside of that pit. Thankfully, the neighborhood watch, a local security group, heard her cry, and they moved fast. They rushed into the compound and then rescued her before anything worse could happen. The girl told them how she was tied up and kept inside that smelly pit. Her rescue made the community to be very angry. Now, the village youth stormed into Ezeani's house. What they saw made even grown men to cry. Inside the compound, they found sockaway pits. But these pits were not just for toilet waste. They were used to bury people, even pregnant women, children, and others. There were also ritual items that were found, like blood-stained clothes, animal parts, skulls, red clothes, and sealed cement pits. They even found shrines inside the uncompleted building. It was clear that this wasn't just a one-time thing. It had been going on for a long time. Now, video of this discovery went viral online. Now, in one of the videos that surfaced online, a man was tied and questioned. He said he came for ritual blessings in Ezeani's place. He claimed he didn't know that people were even being killed and buried inside the compound, but the evidence were too much to ignore. Now, police joined in the search. They worked with the local security and arrested three men, Uche Kingsley and Agumba, Ilo Nweze Onyedikachi, and Ejike Odinwagba. All of them were close to Ezeani, the native doctor. But the main man, the Ezeani himself, had escaped. He tried to run away from Nigeria. He was heading towards Seme border on a motorcycle, but he didn't get too far when the Nigerian Immigration Service caught him at Gbaji checkpoint. They found his ID card on him and confirmed his identity. He was arrested and claimed he knew nothing about what was happening. In fact, in one of the videos, he stated that those people that were accusing him were just enemies of progress, that he was supposed to be the next in line to be the king, but those people were envious of him, and that was why they set him up and even burnt down his house.
Good evening. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Levi Obieze.
Levi Obieze.
Yes.
You are from which state?
From Enugu State.
Where do you reside?
I reside in Benin Republic.
You reside in Benin Republic.
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
Yes.
Where are you heading to now?
I don't know where I am heading to right now because they say before you allow the person to talk. Do you understand? Because you were an officer. Someone might say you or you whoever you know that you are innocent. Whenever you know that you are innocent, even though they take you to hell, you will go there. The God of vengeance will still deliver you from it.
But you know there's an issue on ground concerning you, huh?
An issue concerning ground concerning me is a political issue, something policies, fabrication against me because I will be next of king. So and some people in my village don't want me to be that next of king. So you are planting evil against me front and back so that I can fall. That is the major issue. And people, PG of my village come and demolish my house.
Are you a native doctor?
No.
You're not a native
No.
doctor.
PG of my village come and demolish my house. So all these things to just to weak me. As I'm talking to you now, I'm homeless. I don't have house.
Who demolished your house?
PG of my village.
What is PG?
President General.
President General?
Yes.
As a king?
No, President General of my community.
Okay.
Yes.
So why did he demolish your house?
Because they are the one that planted something that is stopping me.
What is that? Something like what?
You know? They
planted something
they
like
planted, let me call it. They
Huh?
something, I don't know what the guy. They planted someone, he's a young guy. The young guy, there is a way I'm building a new house. And that new house I'm building is far away from my own house where I live. So before I would go there, it's difficult. I don't go there anyhow. So then, because of this kinship issue,
Wait now. What do they plant it in your house?
That is what I'm coming.
Is that no? Just tell me that. This is the reason now you are saying kinship of which
Yes.
meeting? Which meeting?
Let him go, let him land.
Okay.
Because of this kinship issue, they set me up
That what do you do?
with someone that is working for them. Plant in my
Compound.
well, what they call it, soccer pit.
Okay.
They planted, they keep it there. And I have already answered this matter, already finished.
Wait. Somebody come and put a body in your
Yes.
sock away.
Yes. See,
That person that is body. Do
they
you know
catch
him?
the guy.
Do you know the person they did?
I don't know the guy before, but they.
Wait. Did you know the
No,
dead
no, I
body?
don't know the local.
So the what of the person that come and planted it?
They catch it already.
Okay.
Him.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So okay, that was what.
That's
you
why
said
I'm free.
They
Yes.
planted for you.
Yes.
Okay. What is your business?
I'm a businessman.
What type of business?
I sell Africa
For where?
for me seven.
Okay, and that is where you live
That is why I live Yanawa Vodo Hunt.
in Benin.
Yes.
Do you have passport?
No, I have ID card.
You don't have international passport.
No, no, no.
No ECOWAS passport.
No. Just ID card.
But back then in the village, police continued their search. They found more evidences. Now it was no longer a rumor. It was murder. Real people had been killed and dumped into Sockaway Pit. Now the Enugu State government ordered that all the buildings in Ezeani's compound be destroyed. The police commissioner, CPB Chusgiwa, visited that particular crime scene. He praised the brave youths, the vigilante and police who helped to bring the truth to light. People began asking tough questions like, how many more native doctors are out there doing the same thing that Ezeani is doing? How can the community protect themselves? Ezeani has fooled many people. They called him Daddy Ezeani, but now they know who he truly is. The story teaches us something very deep. Evil doesn't always wear horns. Sometimes it wears agbada. It can look very, very rosy. In fact, sometimes it drives big cars and even speak sweet words. But let us all stay awake. Let us protect our children and protect ourselves. Let us speak up when something feels wrong. Because the evil that once lived in Umuma Ndiagu should never live again, should never be allowed to see the light of day. Take care of yourself. Watch over yourself. And please, whenever you see any suspicious movement, don't fail to report to the police or call the attention of other people, because not all that glitter is gold. And because you never can tell who that person, who that neighbor, who that friend is, if you find something that is not right, quickly speak up, quickly say it so that you can get help. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned, stay wise, and never be silent in the face of evil. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will receive updates if there is any on this particular story. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye-bye.